WandaVision. Are you guys watching it? Why or why not?
I have not been watching it.
You're fired.
Ditto on that. I have not been watching it either.
Are you guys even Marvel fans?
I'm actually.
I don't understand this. Luis is looking it
Yeah,
up. He doesn't
I
even know
love
what
Wolverine.
WandaVision is.
I'm just kidding.
So, for those of you who don't know, apparently my co-hosts here are uncultured, but my wife and I were very unsure about WandaVision when it first came out. It wasn't until probably about episode 3 that we really started to get engaged. But what really helped us were IGN's cannon fodder videos and their reviews of each episode. They helped provide context, much needed context, to keep us engaged. It follows similar themes to the House of M comic book storyline, which, I'm an avid comic book reader and collector. And it opens up many opportunities for the MCU to expand beyond Avengers and more into the X-Men universe, which is really exciting. The first 2 episodes are very much sitcoms, and you're kind of like wondering, what is this even about? But then once you get into episode 3, it kind of breaks through that fourth wall. Then it shows that it's not, a sitcom. It's actually an alternate reality that Wanda Maximoff is manipulating, and it's pretty crazy because everything that's happening in this alternate reality is actually true and it's real, but she is controlling it, and a lot of things are actually out of her control. So there's clearly somebody pulling the strings, but that's what they're trying to figure out outside of the like alternate reality that's being formed, and new characters are being revealed. But apparently there's going to be a cataclysmic battle that ties into Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness, which is coming out on March 25th, 2022. Now, spoiler alert, it's kind of late because I've just told you everything that's been going on in the show up until now, but Quicksilver, played by Evan Peters from the X-Men franchise, comes in, which opens the door for more X-Men mutants to show up in the MCU, and possibly even an Avengers versus X-Men arc, which if you haven't read that comic book, why haven't you read it? But now that you guys know all of this, what do you guys think?
Yeah, definitely quite interesting. I was actually looking some things up, and I even put, when I search WandaVision, Paisa, I know. I realized it was Wanda.
WandaVision.
WandaVision. So yeah.
Like Wanda and Vision,
And then I
two
believe
characters from the Marvel movies.
I was looking at the cast. Definitely good cast. I've seen those actors before. Was Ultron on there?
Ultron plays a very important role into the creation of Vision,
Yeah.
who is her lover. He's a vibranium android, basically. And Wanda is like an incredibly powerful witch, kind of. She has like witch-like powers. And her brother was Quicksilver. And in the comic books, they're actually Magneto's kids. But they don't, because Disney and 21st Century Fox owned 20th Century Fox owned X-Men, and then the Marvel, was owned by Disney, so they couldn't make that relation. But in this last episode, since Disney acquired 20th Century Fox, now X-Men characters can be included into the Avengers like MCU world, and they just did that when they brought Quicksilver in from the X-Men movies into WandaVision. It opened this multiverse up, and now that we know Doctor Strange 2 is called the Multiverse of Madness, and the next Spider-Man movie that's coming out is going to be a multiverse movie where Tobey Maguire is going to be coming out as Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield is going to be coming out as Spider-Man. There's going to be 3 Spider-Men. Anything is possible. So it's very exciting. I recommend that you guys watch it. And if you are watching this, please roast these two guys for not watching it in the comment section. I want you guys to come up with your worst insults for these guys for not watching it, and I will be excited to read those and laugh about them later, and they will cry. Moving on.